Healthcare today is, like I said, I can't reiterate, is more so today about the money than it is about caring for a person. If you have a patient coming in and you know that there's certain things that they're predisposed to getting, right? Let's say gestational diabetes, let's say gestational hypertension. You should tailor your treatment plan to teach them before they even start to get tests for this. But nowadays it's more so about treating the illness, not preventing the illness.
Every year in the United States, somewhere between 700 and 900 women die from a pregnancy-related cause. The shocking part of this story is that our maternal mortality rate is actually higher than all other high-income countries, and our rates are far worse for women of color. Our rate of maternal mortality actually increased over the last decade, while other countries reduced their rates. And the biggest paradox of all, we spend more on healthcare than any other country in the world.
After the baby, we plan to come home from the hospital and get into a routine of breastfeeding, diaper changes, and naps, and then return to sex and exercise after our 6-week checkup with our doctor. But what actually happens when we get home from the hospital is quite different. We have done all the preparation for childbirth, but very little preparation for after the birth.
Working in a hospital, how it goes when you're leaving, right? So if I'm discharging a mom, most times the C-section mom, they'll be seen in 2 weeks, right? Because you have to look at their incision. And then they have the postpartum check, usually 6 to 8 weeks. In that time frame, anything could go wrong. You're literally bringing home, especially for a first-time mom, and even if you're not a first-time mom, you're bringing home a new life into your environment. Now you have to figure out, okay, are they okay? Are you really going to be looking out for yourself? 9 times out of 10, as a mother, your child comes before you. And if you're not educated, if you're not educated before you leave the hospital, then you're not even going to know what's going on.
We've been educated on how to care for our babies, but not educated on how to care for our bodies. So we hide any physical struggles behind forced smiles and filtered photos because the real picture isn't pretty.
Hi, I'm Talonda, the founder and CEO of the Fourth Trimester Mommy, maternal advocates helping magnify education and empowerment. Women in this country are suffering due to a lack of education, a lack of resources, and a lack of caring, compassionate, competent healthcare providers. We're losing many women due to preventable causes. In fact, I almost lost my own life. This company was started out of a desire to help educate women and their families before, during, and after pregnancy and child loss. We're going to see women, we're going to listen to them, we're going to address their physical needs, their emotional needs, and their mental well-being. So we ask that you give. No amount is too small. And when we all give, no matter how small and what's laid on our hearts, our small donations can go a long way toward creating big change.
Sad men cannot cry in place where men can see. Never witnessed father weep. This old man thought it weak. Strong men don't exist. Dying men exist. Weak men don't exist. Just flesh and blood exist. But